So greetings from Elysium Academy. So today we are going to check the attribute shows action when creating an options menu. So I do have a XML file for a options menu. So you can see the source action attribute here. Okay. So what does this shows action means? So this is what we call it as options menu. Where to place your items is described using this source menu attribute. So we do have different attributes for this particular, we do have different values for this attributes. So let us see one by one. So this thing is what we call it as status bar, and this thing what we call it as so action bar. So where you have to place the elements is mentioned using this attribute. So we do have different attributes in this show action. So let us see few of them. The first one is never. So when you select the value as never for this show action, the items is never placed in the action bar. So whatever elements you are mentioning here, so there is action settings. So action setting in the sense it would be a settings. So this settings would be placed in this overflow menu. What we call it as overflow menu. What does never means is never place the item in the application bar. Okay, so we can mention this as application bar or the action bar. So app bar. Okay, so it would be, the settings would be placed in this overflow menu when you mark the value as never for the show action. When you mark this as ifRoom, so the value ifRoom specifies if there is room in this particular application bar, you can place the item there. So this is what we call it as ifRoom. If there is space, it would be allocated in this application bar, otherwise it would be placed in the overflow menu. The third one would be your always. So when you mention this as always, what it means is always place the item in the application bar. So no matters if there is space or no space, the item would be always placed in the application bar. So be careful when you are using this value, because this is actually not recommended. Instead you can use ifRoom, because when you use always, whatever elements, whatever items you have asked you have set as always, there is a chance of overlapping of icons or text when you place it as always option. So the recommended thing is ifRoom. The last one would be your with text. So this option is used with some other option like ifRoom or with text. Okay, so this option would be useful when you declare a icon also. So I'm placing a icon like this. So drawable IC launcher. Actually this would be your icon that would be placed in your app bar with text. What's the text? So as you see here, the title text. If there is room in this particular app bar, the icon with text would be placed here. The icon in the sense, this is our icon, and the text in the sense, this is our text. So the icon and the settings would be available in this app bar if there is room. Otherwise the settings would be placed in this overflow menu. So that's it for today. Thanks. Have a nice day.